Hola amores, and welcome back to the channel. And to those who don't know me, I am Maritza, currently a graduate master student in psychology. And today we're going to talk about who are those ladies who will likely stay single for a long time, if not forever. And of course, this is according to psychology. So let's get into it right now. I will start with a saying in Spanish that goes like this. La soledad es el espejo que refleja mi verdadera esencia. And it means solitude is the mirror that reflects my true essence. So my friends, my loves, while headlines often focus a lot on men dropping out of the dating market, the data shows that ladies are actually the ones finding more satisfaction in the single life. According to current psychological research, single ladies, single women are reporting, guess what, higher levels of happiness than single men. And these ladies are actually less likely to be looking for a partner than men. The first type of women who are likely to remain single are not going to be single because of a wound. No, she's actually going to stay single because of her autonomy. Psychology says that these ladies score exceptionally high in self-determination, and research shows that people who are single at heart judge things different. They do it by judging themselves of their own internal values rather than societal benchmarks. So for these type of ladies, a relationship is not a need, it's a bonus. If a partner does not actively go and make her life better than it already is, having a solo life, then she would prefer to walk away. And nowadays, with more ladies being financially independent, the economic necessity of marriage has pretty much vanished, leaving only the emotional luxury of it. So she stays single because her baseline happiness is already very high. Next type of ladies who are to remain single are the what? The avoidant high achievers. And this one, psychology explains that these type of ladies often have an avoidant attachment style mixed with high level of what? Of consciousness. And that these ladies views their life, her life, as finely tuned machine. And since relationships are messy, relationships aren't predictable, all in her mind, she correlates all this with vulnerability and a loss of control. And this type of lady is one who she often treats dating as if it was a business interview all the time, looking for deal breakers, looking for bad things to happen, rather than looking for the connections. And when a partner maybe tries to get close to her or to demand some emotional labor, she again feels very suffocated and she retreats to what? To the safety of her work and her daily routines. The next type of ladies to remain single are the peace prioritizers. Psychology explains that often this woman has a history of high conflict relationships, or maybe she has witnessed them all around in her family or her friends, and psychologically she has developed a very low tolerance for friction. Nowadays, we're seeing a rise in relationship burnouts. So these women have done the math. They weigh the benefits of a companionship against the emotional tax of managing a partner's needs, maybe their chores or maybe their ego, and she chooses her own peace of mind over the excitement of a nice romance. She's the woman who says, I'd rather be lonely once in a while than annoyed every single day of my life. The following type of ladies to remain single for long or forever are called the socially satisfied ones. And one of the biggest predictors for these type of women to stay single is them having a very rich social fabric. Psychology Today recently noted that women are generally much better than men at maintaining deep, non-romantic friendships. And if women have maybe soulmate level friends, a supportive family, and a good community, then the intimacy void, right, that usually drives people into relationships is already filled. So because her emotional needs are met through diverse sources, she doesn't feel the biological or the social urgency to find a husband, a boyfriend, or maybe even someone to have intimacy with. She doesn't feel it. She simply isn't missing anything. That's what she believes. And the last ladies who are to remain single forever, most likely, are called the hyperindividualists. And here we have the ladies, the women who are simply single by default. Psychologist explains that these type of ladies are one who score very, very low on extroversions and high on openness to experiences. She is a loner by nature. This is who she is. And she finds the constant presence of another person maybe even exhausting. She's one who she believes that what? That her internal world, books, art, thoughts is a lot more interesting than external validation. And for these ladies, living with someone else maybe feels like a permanent invasion of privacy. So she stays single because the cost of compromise from what's for dinner to where the furniture is going to be is simply too high for her to even pay. So my loves, let's agree that society used to view ladies staying single as a tragedy. But nowadays, psychology is starting to view it as a strategy. Because for many ladies out there, staying single is not about hating men or giving up on men. No, it's about the refusal to settle for a life that feels smaller than the one she already has built on her own. And with this, we have reached the end of today's video, but I invite all of you to connect with me through Instagram. Go out and check out my other music relaxing channel here on YouTube and go and see the channel's membership, just in case you may find it useful. Once again, I am Maritza and know that I will try my best to continue always keep bringing you ways on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with all those around you. Mwah. Till next time. Ciao, ciao, my loves. Ciao, ciao, my amores.